How's it going? So, if you want to install your Node package version manager, right, you need to go to this specific website, right? The problem they don't tell you is that you're gonna have to delete. You're basically gonna have to go to here. And delete this. Okay, so you need to delete basically folders that contain Node. I think there is one in here as well, right? No, there's no Node in here. Okay, so basically go to your program files and delete Node.js folder as well. There is sometimes also Node stream, so delete that as well. Okay, so the next thing you do, once you have this stuff deleted, restart your computer. Once your computer is restarted, download and install this thing. Alright, now, when you are installing this thing, make sure you install it for users. Alright, because sometimes when you're installing it on your machine, right, there can be two type of users. Okay, so sometimes you see my computer does not have this problem, but normally you have like users in here. You see users, right? So you want to make sure that you're installing it for either all users or yourself. Sometimes there's a folder that looks like -admin. Do not install into the admin, because if you will, you're gonna have to get admin rights to use it. Okay, so always install into users. Okay, so once you have that stuff installed, I'm not gonna go through it myself because I don't want Node version manager on my machine, right? Then it becomes very simple. You type in this is of course not gonna work, but I mean I'll just show you commands. nvm ls is for no, just type in nvm, right? This will show you all the commands. I think then you do nvm install version you want, right? It will install. Now the tricky part is if you want to swap between versions, right, you have to run your terminal as a administrator. Okay. So once you run your, again, I'm not going to do it here, but basically you have to run it as administrator, right? Because I mean, in here on my computer, on my personal computer, everything is administrator, right? But I think you can do it from here. Let me see. Yeah, you can do it like this. Run as administrator, right? Then it's going to run as administrator. Now you can do your nvm use and then version, I think, whatever, like 18.1, right? Now it's going to swap. And then that's it. You're good to go. So key points to remember. Number one, you have to delete your Node folder from program files and restart. You have to do it, otherwise it's not going to work, right? The reason why it's probably not working for you right now is because you are installing on top of this folder. So you have to get rid of it, right? Restart. Second important point to remember, you have to install it into users, right? Into all users. Do not install into admin. Alright? And final point, you can install and use normal commands where in terminal, okay? But if you want to swap between versions of NVM, you have to use run as administrator. PowerShell run as administrator, right? So we want terminal. Okay, run as administrator. Any other time you can use normal terminal, but if you want to swap between node versions, you have to use admin. Okay, otherwise it's not gonna work. Basic commands, nvm. This will give you a list of every single possible command. There's like 12 of them, so it's not really a long list. And then you will need nvm install version, right? So it's like whatever, 14, right? And then nvm use. If you want to stop using nvm, I think it's off or on. But generally, when you are swapping between versions or you want to stop nvm, you have to be in PowerShell that is admin. Okay? Any other time, you can use normal PowerShell. Okay? Take care.